I'm meteorologist Andy Chillian. It is Heat Safety Awareness Week this week. How appropriate as we get some of those warmer temperatures. And I want to explain the difference between heat exhaustion and heat stroke so that you know if somebody is suffering from either one, what to do and what to look out for. So with heat exhaustion, somebody may feel faint or dizzy versus a throbbing headache with a heat stroke. Excessive sweating happens with heat exhaustion. Now heat stroke, no sweating at all. With heat exhaustion, the skin may look cool, pale, clammy. Meanwhile, with heat stroke, watch for red, hot, and dry skin. With either one, especially with heat exhaustion, getting nausea, vomiting. Meanwhile, rapid, weak pulse with heat exhaustion, a rapid, strong pulse with heat stroke occurring. And you can get muscle cramps with heat exhaustion and may even lose consciousness with a heat stroke. So if you're not taking proper heat precautions, you need to watch out for these as we get into some of those hotter time periods. So what happens with heat exhaustion? Get yourself or whoever you may be witnessing this happening to, get to a cool air-conditioned place, have them drink plenty of water as long as they are conscious, and take a cool shower or use a cold compress. If you know or see somebody that is experiencing heat stroke, call 911 immediately because this can be life-threatening. So hopefully you understand the differences between both. They're both dangerous, but heat stroke is certainly much more significant and dangerous. And so we always stress, this is why we stress the heat safety tips. Stay cool, drink plenty of water, stay hydrated, take breaks, all this stuff, because heat, on average, is the #1 weather-related killer in the whole U.S. So this is why we want everybody to stay safe during this Heat Safety Awareness Week.